Okay, so I'm gonna just check here. Okay, well, it looks like I've totally lost you, but I can see you on Facebook, but I can't. Let me just see here if it's going to open. There we go. Perfect. It's still also new and they keep changing it. Oh,
yeah, the formatting is always changing on there.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Good.
Yep, there's a little bit of a lag too. So if you see it on Facebook, it's about 20 or 30 seconds behind. But I'll just use that in case anybody asks us a question or something. All right, everybody. Hi, I'm Samantha from Urban Casual, and we are checking in with another Thursday edition of the Cochrane Coffee Chat. Today I have Julia Lechman from Evexia Travel in historic downtown. Everybody say hi. And I thought, because there's really not too much going on around town in terms of events, aside from the Cochrane EMS parades, which we have coming up tonight in Heartland at 7, as well as on Saturday, it'll be in Riviera and the Willows. So those are the only 2 events we have coming up over the weekend. But you've been playing a self-isolation game with your employees and your following. So I thought that last week I touched on it very, very briefly, what it is, but now you guys are kind of getting ramped up and there's a big following. So I thought that I would invite you to talk about it yourself.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. This is so much, it's so much fun. Yeah, so it's not our idea. We actually got it from our host agency who's playing it internally with other agents, and it's been a lot of fun to watch and be involved in. So we thought that it would be something fun, since there's not too much travel being booked at the moment. Might be something fun to do just to stay engaged with our community. And so basically it's just every couple of days there's a new challenge that is announced at a certain time, and then you're given a certain time limit to complete the challenge, but all based on it being around the staying at home initiative, so that everything has to be done with your household, within your household kind of thing. And it's been really, really fun watching what people are doing.
So you said there is somewhere that you're kind of following a plan of how to do it, or ideas?
Yeah, the format is the same, but we've been creating our own challenges that fit more with who's playing. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I really liked your waterfall reincarnation. That was pretty fun, and I'm sure it wasn't very fun to do.
No, my husband was not impressed that was what I picked that we would be doing. Our kids had a lot of fun though, because they're the ones that got to throw the dump of snow on top of us. Yeah,
for sure. You don't get to do that every day to your parents.
No.
So tomorrow is when the next one starts at 4 p.m.
So tomorrow, 4 p.m. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And we have our guest judges for tomorrow is we have, let's see if I can do it off the top of my head. We have Alchemies, so the local yoga studio, and the Strand, which is a hairdressing salon. And then, oh shoot, I can't remember who the other one is. One second here.
We got Strand,
Alchemy, and Brilliant Blooms.
Oh, Brittany from, Okay, perfect. Yeah. Those are great judges.
Yeah.
That's been fun too. It's been fun to see. Well, it's just been fun to see Cochrane.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it kind of feels like we're connected, which is awesome.
Yeah, so having those guest judges adds a whole other element that makes that kind of fun too. So number 5 happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can you give us any hints?
One that's going to be posted fairly soon in the group is don't plan your dinner out quite yet for tomorrow.
Okay, so maybe it involves dinner or food or something.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the timeline, it always finishes up on the same day.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So if it starts at for tomorrow, then people
Yeah.
should plan on the next couple hours kind of.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how long we're going to give for this one, but I would say at least an hour and a half that we'll give for this one. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And then
Now I haven't noticed, I didn't look specifically, but are you having a prize for the winners, or is it just kind of the acclaim for now?
Yeah, so far what we've been doing is just giving away, like it's more just for the fun of it, but giving away either the choice of a couple little products that we have in the shop, or you can choose to donate your prize, and then we'll put $25 to the food bank. Yeah, which has been good. So it's been, so far we've got $75 for the food bank, and then hopefully that'll just keep growing, which is awesome. Yeah, and then can I talk about Monday actually?
For sure.
Yeah, okay, so Monday? Monday's a little bit different. We're still working on the judges. We have one for sure that's laid out, and that is Love is Louder, the anti-bullying organization in Cochrane.
Right.
And so we've been working with Jen there, and she's come up with a different idea, which I really, really like, which can't tell you what it is yet, but it's going to be different. But what we're going to be doing for that one is donating money per submission on Monday. So we would love if we had a ton of people that were playing in on that one, just because every time you submit a photo or a submission, we'll be donating some money, and that one will go to something different again on Monday, but we'll talk about that during the game. Okay,
so I guess each challenge is probably 3-4 days apart. Does that sound right?
Yeah. So we're doing two a week is basically how it's going to work out. So so it's 3 days. Yeah, 3 days apart. Yeah.
Fun. Well, it sounds like there's plenty of more fun coming up. Like I said, you guys are just getting started, and I was already laughing along with you. So it's a great idea, great way to engage the community, and great way to engage the whole family, really, because like you said, your kids got to dump snow on you. Nobody gets to do that. And they'll be probably looking for an opportunity for a long time like that. But
that's not happening again, I don't think.
Well, it's really fun to see who can think on their feet too, quickly and pull something together. So the submissions have been great. I've really been enjoying it.
Yeah, it's amazing how creative people have been. It's been awesome.
Cool. Now, like you said, nobody is doing much travel, but do you see any upcoming travel plans that people are kind of probably starting to plan where they're actually going to go when they can go somewhere? And maybe we all have some Starbucks savings.
Right, and gas too. So there's been, it's for about, like, if I'm being completely honest, for the month of March, it was just cancellations basically the entire month. But now people are starting to see a glimmer of hope and a light at the end of the tunnel. So we're starting to book 2021 travel. There's people that are still contemplating fall this year, and I really hope we get there, but it's hard. It's still too soon to know for sure. But 2021, there's stuff happening now, which is really great. Yeah.
And I saw as well that you were helping get people out of whatever country they needed to get out from a couple of weeks back. Is there still much of that going on, or is most of it kind of died down?
Yeah, for us anyways. And I don't know if there's many that would still be stuck somewhere, but hopefully not. But yeah, for us, all of our people are home. But if there is somebody that didn't book with us that still needs help getting home, then we're more than willing and happy to try to help if we can. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, it was great to chat with you about this self-isolation game. I will make sure to include the links to your Facebook event for it, but as well in the Facebook event, there's instructions on where they can go to find out the information, right?
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll make sure to share that. And tomorrow at 4 p.m. is when the 5th one begins. So they'll want to head over to your page and find out all those details. Maybe they'll want to hold off on dinner plans just yet until they find out what the challenge is. And then upcoming on Monday, not sure of the time just yet, but you've partnered with Love is Louder and Jennifer Spackman, I believe is her last name, right?
Yeah.
And that one you'll want the most viewers because you're donating per submission this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then just so that is clear too, if you haven't been playing so far, you can still jump in because each one is completely independent of the last. So
Oh,
it's
good to know. So
not
they
too
don't,
late. Yeah.
you don't have to have done number 4 to
Nope.
know number 5.
Nope.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was great chatting with you
Yeah,
and
you
great to see your
too.
face twice in
Yeah.
the same day.
I know, it's great.
And thank you for joining us for another edition of the Cochrane Coffee Chat.
Thanks so much for having me.
Bye, Cochrane.
Bye.